Good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's glad to have you here. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the new intro. It's glad I made it. Unfortunately, I can't get my camera to work, so I'm on my USB camera for Ellement. That's the best I can do tonight, but it's good to see you guys. We have Ryan S, PJ Cruikshank, and Jeff Conkle in. How are you guys doing, sirs?
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm just noticing the chat is starting.
And this one.
And this one, sorry. Sorry, this one.
And this one, yeah, of course. It's maybe because he was so quiet last night, you just forgot about him.
Yeah, it was very
yeah,
quiet last night.
it happens.
But it's good to have you guys here tonight.
That's a rare occurrence, by the way. When Dislord's quiet, it's a very rare occurrence.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, so it's good to see everybody in the chat here, guys. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate you all. Vicky was the first to come, so welcome, Vicky, for coming. PJ, what's up? What's up? Riffraff, hey, good to see you. Jeff Conkle, glad you could make it. Barbara HC was here, I think. Thank you for coming. Dustin Bones, glad to have you in. True Events, glad to have you here as well. Andrew, what's up? What's up? Sunpop, thank you for coming and leaving, I guess. Thank you for coming. Zindel, hello, hello. Ryan S, and yeah, that's everybody here. If you guys haven't already, please hit the likes, share the show. It really does help to get out to a wider audience. But I'm glad you guys can make it. Jeff Gassett in the house too. Thank you for coming. So, have you guys watched this video from MCtoon?
Yeah, I seen it briefly. I didn't see the whole lot. I just seen him dressed up as some mad flaffer saying some crap.
Okay. Because
And he did a little Mandela thing as well.
Okay. Because I haven't watched it yet. I mean, like I was on video and on holiday, and I mean, I saw this now. I was like, this is gonna be interesting. Maybe a good thing to see what Dean Odel actually lied about.
I can't tolerate him, so I don't watch him.
But as I said, it just popped up, and I was like, sounds interesting. So let's watch it. Because it caught my attention. You know, what did Dean Odel lie about? I don't know. After watching the debate, I didn't see where Dean Odel lied. Did you guys see anything?
No.
You can go back up everything he said with scripture, what he said. The etymology of the words is correct, what he said about.
No, he did. Yeah, he did a good job on it. So
yeah.
There's nothing that he lied about.
Yeah.
So.
There's obviously a few things that he might need to get up to date with his arguments, though. You know what I mean? But all in all, I didn't see him lie once, though. So I don't know what he's talking about, but we'll see. Okay, so 21 votes. Did Dean lie? Yes, 86%. No, 14%. What did he lie about? That's what I want to know about. What did we miss so badly that we couldn't catch him lying?
He maybe said it was a nice day or something and it was raining out. You know?
Maybe that's why. Yeah, probably because it's raining.
How dare him?
I didn't see him lying about anything.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys ready to start?
Yeah, man.
Let's do this. Hey, thanks, Bob. Thank you for coming. He says that mic plugged in. It's very low. Yeah, so I have to redo all my settings again.
Oh, that sounds.
I was going to say, it sounds great to me, but I'm on this.
Yeah, you sound louder now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's louder. That's better.
Sorry, guys. It's like I have to redo all my settings, my sound, everything, because everything was plugged out when I went on holiday. I didn't want to, just leave it out here. So it's out of storage and back out, so I have to get everything sorted properly. But yeah, thanks, Bob, for letting me know. Okay, guys, ready? Let's do this.
If they were going to unhook you tomorrow, I promise you, you would not be fussing over what shape the earth is. I'm sick of that flat earth nonsense. I don't care. I don't care. Did I just say I don't care? Shut that mess up.
I got no sound.
Nobody cares.
Don't you guys the sound? Element again. Okay, let me undo and put it back in. Sorry, guys, Element is finicky sometimes. Let's try this again. He's just saying he doesn't care about flat earth. That's all.
About those stupid YouTube videos.
Yeah,
That was Greg
Okay, cool. Hey, Sean Hawkins, thank you for coming. Let's carry on.
Locke, a pastor responding
Hi,
to
Sean.
some people that were pushing flat earth on him. A flat earth pastor, Dean Odel, took umbrage with this sermon, and then there were some exchanges. Eventually, they agreed to have a debate at Greg's church. I decided to go to this debate, so I drove with my family from Minnesota to Tennessee. This was the
Hey, Spuddy, good to see you, man. Yeah, sorry, I am as loud
Oh,
as
look.
I go now.
He drove so far away to see this whole thing. Wow.
So,
Okay.
that's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. Hey, T2L2, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. He's unhinged.
Sean reckons the Earth has been
I
measured
have a weird feeling that he's telling a lie.
for over 2,000 years. For a start, they didn't measure it. That's for sure. They might have tried to calculate it. They didn't measure it.
Is that a bit better? Maybe it was just the coast. Kieran Russell, what's up, man? What did I want to say? No, if you can show us this measurements, it will be gladly appreciated. No one has ever measured Earth curve. No one has measured the Earth ever having curve. So it's a lie as soon as you say that.
They just estimate.
Yeah, exactly. Glenn Stiles, what's up, man?
view from my seat. It was my understanding that they are only going to talk about the Bible. Of course, the Bible does not say that the earth is flat.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Wow. Okay. So he says the Bible says it doesn't say that the earth is flat. Have you ever read Genesis before? All right, then Mr. Captain, I don't know if he's even read the Bible, to be honest.
Yeah, he calls himself a Christian, and he doesn't know what the Bible says. Wow.
Last time I checked, when God hovers over a formless waters of the earth, the face, that requires it to be flat. So yeah, that's indirectly saying flat, mate. What? Really?
I know they struggle with this one, but that's exactly what it says.
Yeah, and I mean, how do you have 4 quarters on a sphere? You don't. You have 4 quarters of a circle, 2-dimensional, flat.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably do a stream on all that again. So it's crazy.
Covered this in a different video.
Hey, Mark,
It's linked
what's up?
in the YouTube description. Even though it was supposed to be only about the Bible, Dean tried to bring some science into it.
Science? I don't remember Dean bringing any science into it.
When did he bring science into it?
What? Did you guys notice any science?
No. Not at
Well,
all.
I'm sure it could be considered that way, but yeah.
I don't know any cause and effects that he brought up. But he did bring up natural law, like the second law of thermodynamics, very briefly, but that was very quick and that was it. But I didn't see him bring up any science though. Very weird. Hey Luch, what's up, man? Good to see you.
So this is an analysis of the attempts at science that Dean presented.
Science.
I'm just going to...
Oh, so this is an analysis of the science that Dean presented.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, let's see what science Dean presented, guys.
Let's see.
Let's show how ignorant MCtoon is again. As I can guarantee you 100%, MCtoon doesn't know what science is, and therefore everything he's just saying he's presenting science shows MCtoon to be once and for all again, everybody, he is ignorant to science and has no idea what science is.
He probably showed an observation.
That's
Johnny
not
Bleach.
science.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to show you this. Of course, we've all seen this. If the boat went over a curve, there'd be no way to bring it back. But as you see when you zoom in, the boat's there. Now, if it's over a curve, you can't see it. Nothing would enable you to see that boat.
And he's right. The boat is not over the curve. It never was over the curve. It just
Well
Wait,
done.
what?
Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth.
What?
Never was over the curve. But
Never.
according to your globe model, it was over the curve. He does
Since
know
when
that,
did they
right?
start claiming that?
Okay, wait. Is
MCtoon's on a roll this year.
Is this like some kind of Twilight thing happening? Wait, let's rewind that. I interrupted him. Let's just listen again what he says. This is like, what?
Nothing would enable you to see that boat.
And he's right. The boat is not over the curve. It never was over the curve.
He's right.
There is no God for it to be over.
That's it, guys.
Bingo.
That's
You just-
2024.
Brilliant.
No, Luch, observation is only the first part of the scientific method.
Yeah, it's
Observation
not
in
science.
itself is not science, mate.
Exactly. It's the first step of scientific.
Just the Mandela effect.
Yeah, got it.
Maybe we
Might be.
got-
I was going to
Him
say,
saying that it never was all going over curve.
oh, Brian.
maybe we missed this. Maybe he was he's what became a flat earther while I was on holiday and I never realized this or something.
Yeah. See.
But I have to say, MCtoon, this wasn't science that he just showed, mate. But yeah, we 100% agree it wasn't over the curve because it's just the diffraction limit. It's your limitation of your eyes, mate. That's why I was able to zoom it back in over the
It just gets to-
curve. But one thing we have to say, based on the distance to there, wouldn't that be over the curve in their globe model? Because Galileo said what? 3 miles out?
Yep.
That's far beyond 3 miles. So if something is far beyond 3 miles, yeah, that's really weird. Not curved then, well done.
too small to see when zoomed out. Why did he show this when the boat is never over the curve? Because he's trying to deceive you. He wants you to believe that this is what is meant when people say that boats go over the curve.
Oh, so now he says he's trying to deceive. I'm sorry. Did he
Wow.
not just show a video where it...
Well, you know, MCtoon would know about deception.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Did he not just show an actual video where it looked like the boat was over a curve? Just like Galileo would have seen it in his time with his puny pinhole binoculars and telescope, and he zoomed it back over from the curve, correct? He does know that the curve supposedly starts at 3 miles away from the observer, and that is far beyond 3 miles. So according to their model, their globe model, yes, it would be behind a curve. But it wasn't, even as he said, well done. So how big is your curve again? Isn't it at a set radius of 3959 miles?
Yep.
So has the radius changed that we don't know
Yeah, it's changed to 1 million.
of? Brilliant. Buddy, I got my mic like literally in front of my mouth, mate. It's in the red here. Let's see.
Yes, Lou. Observation is an essential part of science, but it's not the whole part. It's in itself. It is not science.
Yeah,
It is. Yes, it is definitely.
it's the first part.
It's definitely an essential part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the first part. But observational sciences are not science. Observational sciences is just you observing things. Heck,
Yeah,
heck,
like saying-
I observe. I need a toilet to take a pee. Is that science?
yeah. It's like, behold, the sun shines in the morning.
Exactly. It's crazy. Okay, let's go.
But in reality, This is what is meant by boats going over the curve. The boat on the right is not over the curve, just like Dean's example, and the boat on the left is over the curve.
No, it's not.
Wow.
No, it's
So he's
not.
contradicting himself now.
No, it's not, MCtoon.
I'm starting to think that MCtoon is full of it. Like, I've always said that, but
Hey, Don Logan, long time, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. And Charlie Walsh, what's up? Definitely not over the curve, MCtoon. Do you know what the limited angle is? Do you know that when things are further away, they have more chance to be under a swell or behind a wave? You know how foreshortening works, MCtoon? You're supposed to know this. Isn't he supposed to know this? He's such an expert on perspective, guys.
Well, of course, he knows everything.
I mean,
It's the same. You can be a Christian without actually.
oh,
Christian.
far away.
so far, this cow, big, be close. This cow, far away, be small. Get it?
What if they use a smaller cow?
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Johnny Man and Sovereign Soul, what's up, man? You rock.
Hey, John Logan as well. Good to see you, man.
Michael is he's around, but he's not really. He's more, how can I put it, interested in rather being doing the Christians, the biblical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to do a lot with.
He's got really sick of the trolls. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, he's definitely around, guys.
Well, we're all sick of the trolls.
They say they can't hear me now. Why?
No, I think we hear you fine. It's just loud sometimes, a little loud sometimes, but it's not bad.
So the people in YouTube say they say, "What's up with your sound?" You see?
Yeah, that's Lou.
I don't know. I'm full blast, guys. I can't go any louder. Everything is like as loud as it can go.
You sound fine.
What's up?
Yeah, you sound okay on this side now. Definitely. You did sound a bit fuzzy before, but as soon as you change something, you sound okay.
Well, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to be trying to get my sound settings back to normal again tomorrow. But it is on full blast as I can go on OBS and through my M audio box. So, yeah. But I am here, guys. Sorry if my sound's not brilliant tonight. Hopefully you're okay to be able to hear though. Okay, so if you guys are ready, please. It's like in another room, really. I have no idea why it's doing that. I wish I could tell you why it's doing that, but I don't know. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Please hit that like, share the show if you haven't already. It's great to have you guys here.
Is the sound maybe coming through your camera?
They say I sound like I'm underground.
Maybe it's coming through your camera.
Then it
The
has,
sound.
Yeah, it just sounds like there's an echo to it. I just listened to it. It's not bad. You can still
it's
hear
showing
it.
you my mix, my audio. Please. Oh no, you know what?
It's coming through your camera, isn't
There we
it?
go. It's going through my camera.
Aha.
Aha, there we go.
Aha. Is it better, guys? The ha 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 ha. I really, I think
Sounds
it should
the
be
same
good
to
now.
me.
Testing 1 2 1 2. I eat pepperoni pizza. Okay. Sorry, Deslord.
Always turn your head when you cry.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, he's not behind the curve at all. This is a optical effect based on many things like angles and the limitations, you know, being able to see so far. Okay, so much better. So it was off. Okay, guys. Thank you.
I do it myself.
Okay, now I know. But like I said, I have to do all my settings over again. It was really rubbish. Okay, let's carry on.
You can only see the top. The entire hull is obstructed by the curve. Now, this will make you laugh. Flat earthers will claim that increasing the zoom on the camera will bring the boat back. Well, let's increase the zoom and test that out.
No. I want to know.
Oh,
who do
he
you
hit
think
zoom
is-
times 1.
But I want to know who's the one that's actually being dishonest now. Because he's saying Dean Odel is trying to deceive, okay? Where Dean Odel showed an actual demonstration of zooming a quote-unquote back over the curve. Okay? Now, he's making up an argument for Dean by saying, well, he didn't show this one where I zoomed this one in and it doesn't bring it back, so therefore he lied. That's bullshit. This is a different observation with total different limitations, as I said. Sorry, excuse me.
Well, the question you have to ask yourself is, why is it that if you're looking at this from this angle, if you were to go to your left about 3 miles and look back from that left side, looking towards that back of that boat, it would appear to be disappearing away from you from that direction.
Yeah.
When you look from this way, you would see that it's not disappearing anywhere. It's just flat, going straight across. It's like really obvious.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, but look at this now. Look at the, you guys can see my mouse. Look at the angular size of the cranes here compared to there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys see? Is that much larger in angular size than that? So it's much
the one in the front.
closer.
Much closer. Yeah.
How does Nathan like to say it? Shit shrinks.
Shit shrinks. Yeah.
Yep.
Shit shrinks angularly.
When something's closer, it's larger angularly. When it's further away, it's smaller angularly. Now, last time I checked, the body of water we're looking over now, let's put these waves in front of this ship at the back, is larger in angular size compared to the rest of the boat. Do you guys understand how foreshortening works?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have gone over it extensively.
We've gone over this stuff extensively. And the fact that MCtoon still doesn't understand this, that this is just an optical effect, it really, really boggles my mind.
We need to demonstrate it.
Yeah. But like I said, I also did observations when I was on holiday, so I'll be showing a few of my observations soon as well with the videos. Looking forward to that, and that a lot of those observations show exactly why we see what we see here. Looking forward to that.
Well, that didn't bring it back. What about more zoom? And as you can see, more zoom did not bring the boat back from over the curve. Here's a building that I recorded myself.
You see this wave, MCtoon? This little wave here. Is this wave a tsunami? How big is this building? Yeah, think about it. How big is this building?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this looks like the thing is just based on just from there to there, what, like almost 3 stories high? Come on. Is it really 3 stories high, MCtoon? This is why I said it's foreshortening, MCtoon. The most basic principles of this perspective you're supposed to know by now. This isn't literally behind Earth curve. You can keep your camera out all you want, and as soon as the tide goes out, you'll see more of the building. Did you know that, MCtoon? There's things called bulges on the ocean. Water goes up and down all the time, MCtoon. The water's moving, MCtoon. Your angle is limited, MCtoon. I don't know how much more basic we can get this, MCtoon. Oh, and by the way, this is still not science. I'm still waiting for the science.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Florida, when zoomed out, the bottom is obstructed. When zoomed in, the bottom is obstructed. The same amount. Zoom did not reveal anything. This is the twisting.
Than zoom can handle.
Yeah. And has this guy ever heard of optical zoom before? Does he know optical zoom is just magnifying what's already zoomed?
It's already,
Well, that's all a lens does anyway, right? It magnifies what you can already see.
Exactly. What the guy doesn't get this.
You can't see something that's not there, dude. Sorry.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Oh, wow. Again, thanks guys all for coming. Really appreciate you all being here. Please hit the likes and share the show. It really does help. What's up, Hammer?
Yeah.
Hammer in the house. How you doing, dude?
What's up, homies?
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. How was your New Year's?
Ah, awesome. And yours?
Yeah, same. It was real good.
It's good.
Yeah. Good to see you, dude.
Nice to see you fellas. Just taking a little break. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
Checking out what you guys.
We're watching how ignorant MCtoon is. Because
Oh my God! Don't people get tired of that? Haven't people figured out how to
Not
dummy this
really.
yet?
exactly.
Welcome to the Toon Light Zone.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Jollyman says, you're zooming into something you can already see. Remember?
I think just.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna throw another dig at him. I think extremely afflicted would describe him in FTFE pretty well.
Oh yeah. FTFE, you don't want to get into that. The
I
stuff
would
he's
say
been
it's
saying
Cage
lately,
Hill, but
wow.
that's just me.
It's crazy.
Tower in Malmo, Sweden. The bottom of it is obstructed more and more as the observer gets farther away, but no amount of zoom ever changes how much is obstructed. And here is Willis Tower, formerly called the Sears Tower, from across Lake Michigan. You can only see the top. The entire bottom of the tower is obstructed by the curve of the Earth. The video shows varying amounts of curve, confirming that zoom does not bring things back from over the curve. It seems that flat earthers are collectively hypnotized into thinking zoom unobstructs the bottoms of boats.
Again, has anybody ever
What a
said
retard.
this? Anybody ever said
Well,
this?
there's a crucial difference here, and I wonder if he has explained to his audience that there is like different types of zoom. There's like a digital zoom that they have and a like actual mechanical zoom. So if they're only using a digital zoom there, they're not going to really expect to see any kind of like change in the picture at all.
Yeah, but I
Right?
mean, this is
This is the only way they can lie to us without being obvious.
Yeah, and this is optical mechanics 101. If it's already at its zoom limitation and you're just using optical zoom, you're just magnifying that already limitation. You can't expect that limitation to go away just because you're zooming in or magnifying that limitation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like taking
So
an
he's
ant.
trying-
It's like taking an ant and magnifying the ant and thinking the ant's gonna now vanish because you're magnifying the ant.
Is he arguing that you can't zoom the boat back in, kind of a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what Dean Odel
He said it the opposite way, but now he's showing it the opposite. It doesn't make any sense.
The thing is, Dean Odel brought up a demonstration which showed the boat to be over a so-called curve, and they zoomed the boat back in. So now he's saying, no, Dean Odel lied. He's deceiving his audience. You can't zoom things back in over a curve. It says, but yeah, that boat wasn't over a curve. Yeah, we agree. The curve doesn't exist. But now he's showing observations where it's limited by a whole different amount of things, like limited angle, the diffraction limit. You got weather to look through. You got foreshortening happening. And if you try and zoom in something that's now limited, you can't bring it over that limitation. But now this guy's such a moron, he thinks that's curve.
So this week, I just want to get it straight. They are claiming physical geometric horizon, and then next week they'll be back to refraction and no physical geometric horizon.
That's practically what's
back and
happening.
forth.
Yeah, that's practically what's happening. He can't make up his mind. I don't know if you guys saw my short where he said, because these guys are hectic against 8 inches per mile squared. And then he's debating the guy, Rodriguez guy, or whatever, and it shows on the globe that their model's based on 8 inches per mile squared. And all he had to say was, interesting.
I just feel like this guy can't be real. He must be some agent of some kind.
No, this guy
There's
is
so much wrong with
clown.
Well, I've been calling it for a long time.
I can't
the
believe
room, the name, the face. He's always laughing. He's always laughing, even when he's angry.
Hey,
What's
I
the
can't believe
saying? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Who's trying to get in there, Paul? PJ, I'm sorry. Mike?
Actually, don't worry. I was just going to say that Lou in chat says there is nothing flat earthers say that globers don't have an answer for. They might have an answer for it, but it's not the correct answer, is it?
I know what
Yeah,
the
my
answer
wife has an
is.
answer for everything too.
Probably they don't have
Guys,
an
guys,
answer.
I can give you an answer for them. Gravity!
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Magical
say,
form.
don't forget that saying about don't attribute to malice what can be attributed to
Well,
pure
Craig.
idiocracy or something like that. I forget how the saying goes. Pure affliction, I think. Like I said in their case.
I caught FTFE lying to his audience on Twitter. So I had to set it straight. He tells them, no, because he started bad mouthing ODD because he got arrested for substance abuse because he's an addict. And I said, so being an addict is now worse now than a violent, aggravated violent man.
Wow.
And he says, oh no, and his whole defense is no, he only did it once. And the guy came in his house. And I said, but why are you lying to your audience? You did it more than once. You even beat him up outside, hit his head against a pavement. You smashed his head against a pavement is now just beating him up once inside your house. That's not violent, okay. His audience doesn't even know that, guys. They think he only beat him up because he came into his house.
He's full of it. He's absolutely full of it.
That's all MCtoon?
No, that's FTFE.
Big.
Yeah, that was
That's Craig, yeah.
I'm sorry, you are violent if you take a person's face and smash their head repeatedly into a sidewalk.
Definitely.
That's violent.
Yeah, there's anger, a lot of anger in that, definitely. That means you want
Sounds
to
like payback to me.
That's like you want to I mean, doing that causes a lot of trauma in your body. You know what I mean? So and it can kill you. So that's a violent attack. Really violent.
But my whole issue is though, he's lying to his audience to try and save himself, and he's projecting now his onto someone else by saying, "Oh, look at this addict," blah blah blah. In the meantime, he was an addict as well.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
When he's being debated and he goes insane, you know, and do the Joker laugh. I think that's when he's for real, you know, as on his psycho mode on screen.
Yeah.
You know that when he's laughing and almost crying, laughing in a Joker kind of laugh way. You know, it's insane.
Yeah, he's crazy. He did a debate with Flats once. Not that you can call it a debate, where every time you said a certain thing, he'd have a drink, alcohol. It was just an excuse to get steaming on live. You know what I mean? That's all it was. That wasn't a debate, Tim. It was just a part.
Luch, the claim that angular size matters, what says size make things disappear is not supported by scientific evidence. First of all, angular size change is not scientific, Luch. Okay?
Wow.
It's demonstratable and shown to be in existence, mate. It doesn't make it science, though. What? Your microphone is only on the left channel. Hey, maybe it's got a... sorry, guys. Trying to figure out what's going on with my audio. This one's supposed to monitor off. F2.
That was an interesting sound.
Monitor only, mute out, monitor and output. Is this better? Whoa, no. Now I can hear myself. Monitor, hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
1 2 1 2.
Did you say something?
Okay. Well, I don't know, Jeff. I'll try figure it out tomorrow. Sorry. As long as you guys can hear me, that's supposed to. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's carry on.
In buildings, even though no one can ever show that it happens.
Here's the video I showed you about perspective. Here's the guy walking away, and you notice that his feet are disappearing. And then it goes up to his knees, and then up to his waist. He's walking on a flat football field. He's walking on a flat football field. He's walking on a flat football field, but he's disappearing from the bottom up. You know what the Neil deGrasse Tyson said? All these people say, "Oh, you want to know how it's curved? Go watch a boat on the horizon." I mean, they still say this, and then I can't believe that they don't know this. I think they intentionally deceive us.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you see it coming back. That's just how our vision, how our eyes work. That's just how our vision, how our eyes work. That's just how our vision, how our eyes work.
Here's an article from Cornell University talking about the necessity of curving the surface of a football field for water drainage.
Ooh, drainage.
MCtoon, you do know the look at the slope? 1%?
The surface of the field is flat.
He does know the
The
drainage is
sidelines are lower, so that way the water runs off, dummy. But that's got nothing to do with it.
I played professional soccer. Yeah, it's flat, mate. The slope is so minimal, and it's on the edges.
Yeah, it's very slight. Yeah.
It's like, how can I explain this? It's like taking a pancake, okay? The pancake's flat, and at the edges it's thinned out, and when you turn around, it makes that little edge of slope. That's how the field is. MCtoon shows you have never been on a football field before, have you? It's flat, mate. That slope on the edges for the drainage doesn't make your whole curve. You know what 1% slope is? Can anybody yet tell me what 1% slope is?
Very minimal.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Pretty much.
Wow. Jeff Conco, wow, 6 months of being part of awesomeness. Been a member for 6 months. Thank you very much, Jeff. Really appreciate your support, man. Appreciate everybody's support. You guys rock. And Turtle, what's up? Good to see you. So yeah, let's read this quickly. Football fields should have at least 1 to 2% slope. The highest point is usually about 10 to 18 inches above the lowest point on the field. What's the lowest point on the field, guys?
Wait, what?
The edges.
18 inches.
And that's the edge of the field, guys. You know where the drainage actually is? Soccer fields made of native soil typically are built with a minimum of a 1/2 degree slope. Yeah, I played on soccer fields. And should never be flat. If the fields have underground drainage, the slope should be at least 1%, just like I said. Crown fields are not suitable for multiple sports because they cause difficulty in ball control sports like soccer and field hockey. The water that is directed to the sidelines will need to be collected by interceptor drains and move away from the field. Uh-oh. Hey, Rob Keane, 13 months. Really, really appreciate it, man. That's like hectic. You're part of the furniture already, Rob. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate you, man. Guys, please hit the like, share the show. Really, really do appreciate all of you. So, Mr. MCtoon, have you ever thought of taking this slope and figured out that a slope is not curve? Has anybody told this to MCtoon before? Slopes are not curves. It's a straight line. Does he understand this?
Yeah, obviously not.
So MCtoon, again, is ignorant by thinking a slope angle is a curve. Wow. Hey, Uncommon Sense. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Yeah, you can do the same on the basketball field. I mean, I've done this type of thing at my flipping kitchen floor. It's crazy. But you see, this is him actually just clutching at straws. Because he's trying to make Dean Odel look like he's lying, which he didn't lie. I still have yet to see where Dean Odel lied about anything.
No, I can't see any lies in there.
It's really weird. It's called a runoff for a reason.
Drainage. This is
Isn't there
required
something
for
in the Bible about how if you say someone's a liar when they're not, or something like that.
Yeah. A slope is not a curve, Kieran of Wrestling. There's a difference between a percent slope and a curve. A slope's a straight line.
safe fields. Here's one from Ohio State University and another from sportsrec.com. This one states, the slope is barely perceptible, perhaps 1 foot of drop over 75 feet.
There we go. So, not curve then. There we go, it says there, perspective, not curvature. So you just agreed with him when you said slope, MCtoon. You literally just agreed with him. Way to knock your own How can I put this argument into the river?
Oh my God, Luke. What? Astronomers use the angular size of celestial objects to determine the physical size and distance from the Earth. What do you think about that?
First
Not
of
much.
all, first of all, their angular sizes are based on assumptions. They use the Kepler and Huygens planetary motion or distances to get their angular size. They believe Venus is the same size as Earth. So because they believe it's the same size as Earth, that is the reference for the rest of the galaxy and the rest of the universe. Get it? In other words, they don't know.
No, I don't get it.
They don't actually know how far or big these things are that they see. They just base it on an assumption that is referenced to Venus being the same size as Earth. Get it?
In Dean's video, the guy walked about 300 feet. That's 4 feet of drop. When Dean said...
Sorry, what drop? Slope is not drop. Slope. MCtoon, do you have reading comprehension problems? Slope. Not curve. Two different things.
Said that the field was flat.
He's walking on a flat football field.
Yeah. Flat surface, there we go. The football field is a flat surface. Wow. This is where I'm going to get nitpicky with them as well. Don't these people also say that a lake river is flat but it curves?
Wow.
Don't they? Isn't MCtoon one of those people?
They say law's a stupid thing.
Yeah, but don't you say? Isn't MCtoon one of those things where they say flat and level are two different words? Now, last time I checked, a football field is flat.
But it's not level. But it's not level if it's got a degree
It's got a slope to it, exactly. But did he say it's level, or did he say it's flat?
Says it's flat.
So MCtoon, what? You can't keep to your own arguments, can you? So far MCtoon has showed he doesn't understand what science is. He doesn't know how foreshortening works. He doesn't understand by magnifying already limited things means it won't unlimit it, and thinks flat now means level after they complained to us and said flat and level are not the same thing. He thinks a slope is a curve. Wow. Yes, slope towards the sidelines, exactly, Gio. the guy's a twat. Wow, MCtoon.
He lied.
No, he didn't. He didn't lie. You're just stupid. Any else to say on this, guys, before we move on to his next embarrassing point?
No, it's just ridiculous. He thinks he's in a gotcha moment, and and he's right. It's all the wrong way about. It's going the wrong
Notice
way.
how he doesn't seem happy about it though, because it's fake.
Because he knows he's talking about you going the wrong way as well. Because like the dude said, who's it said it? Yeah, I'll never pronounce that name. Slope towards the sidelines, not the end zones. He knows that. He must know. You must see that.
This guy's an idiot. I mean, I know out of experience when I played soccer, if the field wasn't flat, I would probably go and break an ankle every time I play a game. Try and play in a rocky field instead of a flat field. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Flat.
I don't suggest that.
Yeah, exactly. It's flat. A football field is flat. It has slope to it because it needs drainage. But that doesn't make it not flat, MCtoon. It's just sloped at an angle. What? Oh, wow.
Has no data suggesting that field is flat. What Dean has actually done is show that a curve does obstruct something bottom up.
Not a curve. Slope is not a curve, MCtoon. We've actually been through this whole argument before, where you try and tell me surveyors measure slope angles and call it curve. A slope angle is a straight angled line, not a curve. This is the best they got in 2024, guys.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to get any better for some reason.
Wow. Maybe we should all go to his video and say, slope equals no curve.
Just like the bottom of a large ship or building across the surface of curved water does.
Water doesn't curve. Has anybody shown us curved water yet?
No.
No, exactly. Oh, this should be interesting. Let's see what he says. Why does it look like he's put a heart around gravity?
Yeah, no doubt. They love it.
Gravity's not a force, guys, so you can't use the force to denounce as for gravity. Hasn't been a force seen as a force for 108 years already. Aye.
Oops. But since Dean thinks that this is how our vision works...
That is how vision works, called perspective. Nothing he said was wrong there, MCtoon. You, on the other hand, are very ignorant to what was shown. And because you're stupid, and you don't know what was shown, you said he's lying. So in other words, you projected your ignorance onto Dean. And that makes you the liar. Ouch.
Straight on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how our vision, how our eyes work.
We can use this as Dean's prediction for how much things should be obstructed bottom up over what he calls a flat surface. So that guy is about 300 feet away, and the bottom 3 feet of his torso are blocked. That means that according to Dean, 100 feet of a flat surface will block 1 foot of the bottom of an object.
Was the surface sloped, MCtoon? Did you take that into account? Because he showed a sloped, flat surface, MCtoon. A wall is flat. Is a wall horizontal? Or is it vertical? Or how about you get circular walls and they are flat? Correct? The surface is flat.
Yeah.
McLeod, exactly. What does flat mean? MCtoon? What does flat mean?
So there's our formula. 1 foot for each 100 feet of distance. We will return to this later.
We know that we've caught them photoshopping clouds and stuff. They create these images of Earth. They're not real pictures. Even the guy who did the blue marble says it's photoshopped because it has to be.
Nobody caught NASA faking anything. The blue marble...
No, they didn't.
Contraire, mon frere.
There's so much evidence out there saying that anything to do with NASA is bloody fake. Everything.
Oh,
He obviously hasn't watched those videos.
No debatable D. I'm not saying the circular wall is flat. I'm saying based on MCtoon's argument that circular wall is flat. But it's good to see you, debatable D. Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Isn't that one of those where the same patterns are reused a lot?
Yes, it's cloned. You see it cloned.
Right now,
Yeah.
I mean, even today you get photos where, I think I saw one the other day where they took a photo of Australia in the daytime, and as soon as it came to nighttime, they took a photo again, apparently, from the ISS, and it had exactly the same cloud pattern. Exactly.
Wow.
About 24 hours later.
Those slimy bastards.
yeah, we've got to be doing it. We've got to be doing it on purpose, surely.
I love it how they fake it so badly, but yet they defend it so righteously. It's like, what?
It's crazy.
They even say they fake it, in NASA videos, but no one listens when we show the video.
It's pure gaslighting. It's pure gaslighting. That's what it is.
Exactly. Hey, Sam, what's up? Guys, please hit the like, share the show. Really do appreciate you all being here, by the way. You guys rock.
marble from 2002 is described as being stitched together from strips of brand new data collected from a satellite orbiting the globe. You didn't catch someone trying to do something suspicious when it's literally in the description of the image. Robert Simmons is one of the people that took the satellite data and created the blue marble.
So not a photo then.
Created it. He created
So we
it.
want the photo.
So no actual photo then. MCtoon, well done. And yes, caught lying. That's why it's in contention today with everybody saying, even Rob Simmons says he had to do it. Yeah, you know why he had to do it? Because they called him out on it, you fool. Hey, Tapered Bodies, good to see you, man. Oh, does this guy think flat earthers have only been around for the last few years? There's flat earthers that have been flat earthers for like 20, 30, 40 years, mate.
And since it became mainstream again, it's nearly 10 years.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's nearly a decade already. It is
And
about
Dean's
a decade. 2014.
own citation declares the photos are from a satellite orbiting the globe.
You mean balloons? Have you managed to provide us any demonstration of gas pressure containment to have a satellite in space? Have you? Seems not. Just because they say satellite doesn't make it a real. They're the same people that say black holes exist, aren't they? Or
That's
dark
it.
energy. Yeah, I'm sure they say anti-gravity exists as well. Come on, MCtoon. Get with it, because someone says something doesn't make it true. Hey, Black Badler, what's up, man?
Oops.
Here's two pictures they tell us are from space of the Earth. I want y'all to look at North America. Which one is correct? Because the one there, the big one, seems like North America is taking up a big section of the ball there, much bigger than it really is.
The photo on the left was taken by NASA's Epic Discover satellite in July of 2015. It's 1 million miles away from the Earth.
Keep telling yourself that, man. Keep telling
I'm calling
yourself.
bullcrap.
Guys, I want to also ask something. Remember they keep telling us that Earth doesn't have an up and a down? Has anybody noticed what's the orientation they always take these so-called photos with?
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
They're always upright.
Weird,
Yeah.
eh? Really weird.
It's it. It's always that orientation.
And also, why, if it's so far away, does it have now more oblate spheroidness than it does in closer?
Mm.
Can't it make up its mind?
It's breathing, remember? It's breathing.
As far as I know, the further away you go, the harder it is to see inconsistencies like that. It's supposed to be more spherical because of the pixels. Now he's further away, and it seems to have better resolution. It has more of a bulge by the edges, and you have more detail on the land. Why is that? But these are the same people that can't take a photo of a flag on the moon.
Nope.
But a million, what do you say, 1.5 million miles away, he's able to get this detail?
Yeah.
What's funny is that we can't see more than 3 miles from left to right when we're looking straight across, but suddenly we look up and suddenly we can see millions of miles into space. That doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, it's insane. No, these guys they're inconsistent, let's put it that way.
And why would that? And why would the atmosphere above our head be different from the atmosphere to the left and to the right of us? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Gravity, man, gravity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about gravity.
One on the right is another composite similar to the 2002 blue marble. It's also made from pictures taken by satellites orbiting the globe.
Oops.
Dean thinks that because you see a different portion of the Earth from those different distances that there's a problem. But when you're closer to something, you should see a smaller portion of it. Here are two photos of the same soccer ball. One is far away with high zoom, the other is close with low zoom.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm making
So there is something wrong with it.
I'm making my point. Remember what I said to him? When you're further away, you're not supposed to see more detail.
So,
Why is he seeing more detail further away? Oh, I know, because they're zooming
As he zoomed in.
That's crazy.
It's possible with a little bit of geometry to figure out how much of a sphere you should see based on how far away you are from it. The formula is on screen here. The photo from 1 million miles away should show 49.79% of the globe.
Really?
The most possible is 50%, so just about the maximum possible.
So the further away you are, the less you can see. That's what he's saying.
yeah.
MCtoon, take a golf ball, stick it on a table, and go 10 miles away.
But it has dimples.
Will you see that? Will you see that ball? What the hell? The guy's a moron. The guy's literally a moron.
It's unbelievable.
The question is, how far away from a sphere do you have to be before it disappears?
Yeah. So his whole argument is because we're far away, we can't see the whole Earth. So where's the sweet spot then? If it's 50% at 1.1 million miles away, it must be 500,000 miles away so you can see the whole Earth. Is that what you're trying to say, MCtoon? And yet there's still not one photograph in history that shows just a photograph of Earth. It doesn't exist, mate.
They don't exist.
Yeah, you can't go to space. It violates thermodynamics.
Because no one's been up there. And because photographs are using film, and we don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
It's funny that when same time as we are on this subject, I just checked my Facebook, and someone just posted something relating to this. I put the picture in the chat.
Of course, because trolls, that's what they do.
Oh, yeah.
Or related to the subject.
Did you know?
Really sad.
This is historic image in the first humans supposedly saw the whole Earth for their own eyes. The Apollo 8 astronauts took this picture.
How is it historic when it's not real?
Yeah. Allegedly ventured into deep space on December 1968. Till today, only 24 humans have had the chance to see Earth from this distance. What it actually means is some 6-8 billion people believe the globe to be true without having verified it. It's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Also, look at the shadow here. Apparently.
Hey, what's that red thing floating there?
Didn't you know the Earth?
Oh, you saw it too?
Did you know the Earth's got his own thong?
Santa Claus must have been flying by on his sleigh.
But I mean, look at this now, okay? Look at the got supposedly Earth's shadow now, okay, because of the sun. Why, when you look at what like this guy's showing, like that, there's no Earth shadows. Oh, wait, because they're stitching it together, as they said, to hide the fact that it's fake.
Look at Lou.
But since
it's historic because it's true.
No.
Of course, because it's his story.
the photo on the right is a composite, it can't be compared to a photograph. It doesn't apply. But this does lead very nicely into Dean's next claim.
Here's where they faked the big picture we had for years was Apollo 17. And Apollo 17, they said, they're at the moon 240,000 miles away. They can see the whole Earth. But look, they only got a picture of that little circle there. They didn't get the whole lit side of the Earth. So it proves that they weren't high enough to get it, that they faked it.
The photo of the Earth from 1972 was not taken from the moon, 240,000 miles away. It was taken from about 18,000 miles away from the Earth. Remember, I said it's possible to predict the amount of the Earth.
Sorry?
I think that when they say that, these are satellites, no, they're not. They're airplanes that fly over, and they're at regular altitudes like planes fly, and they take pictures of the Earth. It's not rocket science, dude.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought of have you ever heard of Sophia before? supposed to be Hubble.
Well, it could be. I mean, they could be
wonder.
very high altitude
Sophia,
airplanes.
yeah.
I mean, we're not denying, you know, the SR-71 and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, no, there's definitely high altitude things, but not where they claim to be in space.
Right. There's a difference between 127 miles and 40,000 or 80,000 feet, which is what they usually put those balloons up or whatever they use. They're planes. They're not spacecraft.
Yeah, no, there's definitely high altitude planes and balloons and stuff. No,
You guys do realize that when you make a spacecraft, you need to license it. It has to be like, you have to get permission to fly it. So it's not like you can just make one and then just toss it up there and no one would notice. There's a process that you have to follow that's legal, right? So when you go through that process, you start to realize there's something missing there, there's something wrong.
No, I built a spacecraft the other day with my son. It was made by Legos, bro. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. Best spacecraft about, man.
Okay, smarty pants.
Somebody mentioned it looked. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. And talking about Elon Musk, they just launched seriously 2 or 3 rockets from up here, Cape Canaveral, whatever, in Florida.
Yeah.
And you don't hardly see anybody caring about it at all. You don't see anybody going outside their house to even look at it. And I have a video, man, of what was going off last night. I don't know what the heck they are shooting off, man, but I really want to do some investigation into that stuff because it's that when they do that second stage or whatever, and that huge propulsion cloud that comes out of that whatever they call, I forget what they call the engine. I want to know what that stuff really is, man. You know what I mean? Because it's obviously, like we say, it's not what they're telling us. But I mean, unless it's all Project Bluebeam, like they were claiming. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Project Bluebeam is definitely a part of it. I'd agree.
Yeah, I'd like to see some evidence of it, though. To be honest with you.
According to you guys, NASA makes mistakes all the time. According to NASA, NASA makes mistakes all the time.
That should be visible based on distance. Well, here is a prediction of what portion of the Earth should be seen from 18,000 miles away. Well, look at that. The amount of the Earth that we see from the Apollo 17 photograph is exactly what we predict to see on the globe. Thanks for the globe evidence, Dean.
Oops.
But I bet we could show you 15 others that don't match.
And that doesn't... I thought he's trying to say Dean Odel lied, but I still haven't seen Dean Odel lying about anything yet.
No, exactly. Hey, do you know...
I think this should be called MCtoon Lies About Dean.
Yeah, that's what it should be called, yeah.
Yeah, Luch is funny. He said, but if I was NASA, I'd want to make the flawless stuff, the most flawless stuff ever.
Yeah, you would think so.
But then why are they using cameras and stuff that are so pixelated and things that we can't see anything?
Just tell me why we don't have 5,000 different cameras on the space station in all directions so that we can all see it 24/7. We don't. Why not? What are they telling you? Oh, they're too expensive? No, they're $3 or $4 a piece for cameras. Come on. This is ridiculous.
Lou is hysterical, not
They get
historical.
$75 billion a year to tell us, oh, we can't afford that.
Yeah. Sitting on the dock at 11 miles away. That's my film right there at 11 miles away. Spool sitting on the dock. This Earth's not curved. I can tell you that right now. You can go with us and we can show you. See, let me zoom out. At 11 miles, there should be a 7-story building bulge blocking my view of what's sitting on the dock.
How much bulge should be blocking your view?
No, just a guy running on the dock.
Sorry?
No, nothing was blocking his view except for that guy running across the dock at the end.
Yeah.
But Dean, your slide says 40 feet. Maybe that's 7 Hobbit stories, but Hobbits live in New Zealand, not Alabama. The rule of thumb is 10 feet per story.
Dude, Hobbits don't exist.
40 feet is just 4 stories. Dean goes over this a bit more in a video on his website.
We were right here at this pier in North Beach Park in Fairhope, Alabama. So we were shooting straight across there, east to west, and right straight across from us, due west, is this shipyard with these spools. Let me just tell you, the dock, according to Google Earth, the dock's 10 feet off the water. But here is a picture I shot from 11 miles away. Guess what that is? Spools. Just to show you, and at this time, I had the camera, it's about 7 feet off the water. At 11 miles, it's 40 feet that should be blocking your view if the Earth is curved like a ball.
There's that 40 feet again. Still not 7 stories.
It says 40 feet. Wow, so he's taking the guy's mistalk about, like 7.
Is he changing? Uh-oh.
Because he said 7 stories. Now he's saying, oh, he lied on purpose, saying it'd be 7 stories. In the meantime, it's only like 4 stories. Wow, MCtoon. I'm sure MCtoon has never misspoken before, guys.
No, of course not.
That's not a lie. That's just him equating so people will know how much should be hidden. It's like, think about it. A 7-story building should be hidden. What did we see? Nothing is hidden, MCtoon. That's the whole point of the argument. Now he's arguing about, oh, it says 40 feet, so it's not 7 stories. So
But
yeah, but it's not 7 stories. So what? Who gives a damn? The point is, nothing is hidden. So MCtoon, take your fingers out of your ears and your eyes and realize it's not blocked by Earth curve, not even an inch. Not even a toe is blocked by your Earth curve, mate, because it doesn't exist. What does it make sense? What does it matter if he said 7 stories, 8 stories, 10?
I just noticed that it says calculator.
Calculator, yeah.
It never occurred to me that they call it curve calculator because it's not real. It's just calculation.
Exactly. It's not measured, guys. It's always just
Because if it was just Earth curve proof, then that would be different.
Nero Defogger, I can't do anything about it being left now, mate. That I'll be able to see tomorrow what I can do.
And it does say right on there, this app can calculates, not measures, calculates how much a distant object is observed by the Earth's curvature and makes the following assumptions. You know what an assumption is? It's you making an ass out of you. And
but notice that these assumptions, these calculations are based on a set radius of 3959 miles. So as soon as it shows not to comport with that radius, what does that mean, guys? I know.
It's fake.
It doesn't exist.
Yep.
Right, that they tell us if it's 24,901 miles, then it's 8 inches per mile squared. Now let me just tell you something that my buddy in Texas told me. He used to draw ships for the Navy, so he knows AutoCAD pretty good, right? So he did AutoCAD and he showed me something. He said, you know, Pastor Dean, at the latitude where you are at Mobile, he said if you go east to west, he said the only place east to west on the ball that's 8 inches per mile squared is at the equator, if it's a ball, right? He said, but as you move up the ball, just remember, a ball goes like this, right? So as you move up the ball, the circle is smaller. So it's really, where we're looking, 9 1/4 inches per mile squared, not the normal 8 inches per mile squared. That's kind of a general equation you use to calculate the amount of curvature or bulge that should be blocking your view.
This is significantly wrong in several ways.
I just found something very interesting.
No, it's not wrong, MCtoon.
Did you know that the first edition of Earth Curve Calculator started in 2018?
Oh.
Wow. That's really showing.
Hectic. But anyway, I gotta tell MCtoon, what happens when you're on a oblate spheroid? Your equator has a greater circumference compared to a different latitude going higher to the poles, correct? So therefore, you have more curve to contend with the more north or south you go, MCtoon. This is geometry, mate. Now he's saying he's wrong. He's saying he's wrong now. So he's trying to say the curve rate is exactly the same right throughout his globe, guys. What a moron. It's an oblate spheroid if you haven't checked last time, MCtoon. Not a perfect sphere.
Most importantly, the formula he is talking about is not for a bulge that blocks your view. It's for a linear drop from a horizontal tangent.
8 inches per mile squared. Which you said interesting to, remember? Because that's what your globe is based upon. 8 inches per mile squared.
This is the correct formula for the bulge that blocks your view.
Using Walter Pistons, guys. Okay.
The correct calculation, you mean?
The correct calculation, exactly. One thing.
Or should we say assumption?
Yeah, but what do we got to tell Mr. MCtoon? Does the 8 inches per mile squared come up accurate to 1,000 miles? Yes. So has anybody ever done an observation further than 1,000 miles from their location?
Me? No.
Yeah. So 8 inches per mile squared is correct. So then again, MCtoon once again shows he is clutching at straws and trying to say Dean Odel's lying when he's not. Dean Odel's not lying. He's correct.
Yeah.
I believe the term is clutching the reins.
And just in case everybody's wondering what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, what are you
very
talking
nice.
about?
and that's on the
Curvature
side
of the surface. Yep. All right.
And that
And
being
there's
on the side
actually
of
a
a globe.
picture of
Wait,
it.
what was that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Was that a display?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Interesting.
Hello.
Hey, Lush, what's up?
Hi, guys. How's it going?
A 24,901 mile ball has the convexity of approximately 8 inches per mile squared. Earth does not.
Check what it says on
Oh, very nice.
The curvature of Earth is surface.
And that's on the side of
the surface.
8 inches
Yep.
per mile squared.
All right.
And that
And
being
there's
on the
actually
side of
a
a globe.
picture of it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait.
That's what it said. So it is 8 inches per mile squared.
How dare you make him out to be a not truth teller?
Interesting.
View. And we'll
The
use
Freudian
this
slips.
Yep.
in a minute. Second, he offers a different number to put in the wrong formula, 9.24 inches per mile squared. I know exactly where his friend from Texas got this. It's a collection of errors. First, the radius of the Earth varies from 3,963 miles at the equator to 3,950 miles at the poles, a difference of about 13 miles. But Mr. Texas didn't quite understand this. Instead of figuring the radius of the globe in Alabama, he figured what the radius of a circle would be if you sliced the globe at 30 degrees north. Then he took the radius of this slice of circle as the radius of the whole globe and put it into the formula to get the linear drop from horizontal tangent. So, Dean plugged in the wrong number to the wrong formula to get this 7 stories result.
So he can't accept that the
I doubt it.
latitude gives a difference in drop on their globe.
Mm.
So in other words, nah, you used the wrong circumference. Nah. Shame. MCtoon, again, what does it matter? The point being, there is no curve shown at all.
Never have, never
Yeah.
will.
It's really insane. The whole argument was, I can see the bottom. That's not supposed to be there. What does it matter how much he says should be hidden? The point is nothing's hidden. That is the point, MCtoon. So clutching at straws as usual.
Spud says, how do I calculate my cup of tea? You drink it first.
No.
You drink
You do a FTFE. You wait.
Put it on the scale.
Wait. Yeah. You manipulate time by
Or you
waiting.
throw $67 billion at it.
You just wait and the tea will make itself, mate. That's how it works. That's science according to FTFE.
I know, Vicky, I thought the same. He got timed out and he comes straight into Element.
I don't think
noticed
it would
that.
be.
I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah.
No, he
I
got
know.
timed out, he comes straight in Element.
Yep.
Luch.
Yep.
You guys ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
we only got to 11, guys.
Exactly.
Asking off at 11.
I'm sorry.
No stress, mate. But it's good to see you, Luch.
Be possible to
see
get more things wrong. Hopefully the Navy doesn't use any of the drawings from Mr. Texas. Those ships would never float. The other thing that flat earthers usually do is seek out conditions where refraction is highest, then pretend there is none. But flat earther
Oh, now there is refraction. What happened in the beginning of the video where you didn't want to place refraction, remember?
Austin Whitsitt has something to say about this.
And you didn't even account for refraction, which we immediately and adamantly claim is always present because there's temperature fluctuation and atmospheric conditions that are consistently affecting what you perceive.
Thanks, Austin. But let's use the correct formula.
Well, if you can't adequately account for refraction, you can't make a claim about the apparent location, now can you?
Yep, Austin, that's right. Perfect, thanks. Anyway, so let's use the correct
When
formula.
you just throw refraction out entirely, invoking the furthest point away in the image and saying that you don't have to account for refraction and making the baseless assertion it doesn't move it because you showed us some really not very great images where they look to be generally the same is laughable, bro.
All right, Austin, we get it. Okay, that's enough. Let's use the correct formula, including refraction, to get the globe prediction for this observation. We will also use Dean's formula for the amount of hidden for flat Earth. Then compare.
For flat Earth? What? Oh, you mean the straw man you made off of,
Wait, what?
of a flat football field? I hope you took a slope into account because remember he was walking over a sloped field.
Compare the predictions to observations to see which matches. We will estimate the effects due to refraction first. The details of this are pretty involved, so I'll link to you some resources in the description where you can study this yourself. I'll do a video on this at some point, so be sure to subscribe.
Ooh, okay.
We can see that the weather is clear skies and that it was low elevation over water. These conditions create a coefficient of refraction between 0.3 and 0.5. To determine the correct globe prediction for observations like this, the absolute best place to go is Walter Bislin's advanced.
No. You mean the straw man calculator. I've said it once, I've said it before. Walter Bislin's flat earth nonsense calculator here lies. It just does what it wants to do. It's bullshit, people. It's a straw man calculator for flat earth. It's rubbish. Show me where perspective is anywhere in here, guys. Can anybody show me? No.
No.
And again, you can't use terrestrial refraction for flat earth, can you? Because it's based on a radius. Where did you get that radius, by the way? Oh, yeah. It's calculated because you measured elevation angles using a flat earth.
You do know, Lou, I could mute you in here as well if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just saying I could. If you want to be that manipulative.
Advanced Earth Curve Calculator. Put in a 7-foot observer height, 11 miles distance, and a coefficient of refraction of 0.3. We see that the globe predicts 23.7 feet would be hidden by the curve. And with a coefficient of refraction of 0.5.
Oh, wait. But, MCtoon, what did the other calculator say? 40. Correct, guys? The other calculator said 40. Now it says 13. I mean 23, sorry. Now, why is he making flat Earth coefficient now 0.5? Or is it the same?
5, the predicted hidden is 13.7 feet. Now let's use Dean's formula. The football field that he lied about being flat.
He didn't lie about it. It is flat, mate. You just don't know what flat means. Yeah. You think a slope angle means curve. Are slopes flat, guys? Yes, they can be.
Yes.
Idiots. I swear, I can't understand this. The guy doesn't understand a slope angle and be flat. A football field is flat, MCtoon.
Blocked 1 vertical foot for each 100 feet of distance. 11 miles is 58.
I mean, look at the Bolivian salt flats, guys. It's sloped as well, but it's flat.
8,000 feet, that's
It's called the flat plains for a reason.
580 feet blocked on flat Earth. Now let's look at the spools and see which...
What did he say about flat Earth?
That's 580 feet blocked on flat Earth.
580 feet blocked on flat... That's bullshit. Just because you're an idiot and you straw man things doesn't make that the truth, man.
Now let's look at the spools and see which prediction matches observation. In Dean's video, he figured that these spools were...
Look. Is that the bottom? Look how high those spools are. You can see the bottom, everything.
Can I just say, Luke, I called you deluded. You called a group of people deluded. It's a big difference.
Anyway.
I'm deluded on occasion.
Yeah, I'm deluded.
But it doesn't matter, guys. Hey, Moomin, what's up? But look at this. You see, this is the whole point of MCtoon again. Everything is supposed to be hidden. They're supposed to be hidden. Is there anything hidden here, guys? Nothing is hidden. That's the whole point. Now, he's trying to straw man and say, oh, but you see, the calculator with refraction says about 13 feet, maybe? Well, there's not 13 feet hidden, is there? There's not 1 foot hidden. Yes. And based on the flat Earth, it says 500 miles. 500 feet should be blocked. But we don't see this blockage, no. MCtoon's an idiot. He's a straw manning idiot, that's all he does. I thought we were going to see Dean Odel lie, and I haven't seen him lie once.
I know.
This is insane.
Apart from being a nice day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're about 16 feet tall. He did a good job determining this. The obstruction is just below the middle of the spool, and Dean said the dock was about 10 feet above.
What? There's no obstruction there. Where? Where's obstruction halfway of the spool? Does he think that spool... Oh my word. He does know those spools are actually sitting and it's contained by walls around it. Does he not see this wall? Is he blind? It's not blocked by anything, MCtoon.
These spools were about 16 feet tall. He did a good job determining this. The obstruction is just below the middle of the spool, and Dean said the dock was about 10 feet above the water. Putting that together, we get about 16 feet of bottom-up obstruction.
No obstruction, mate. You're making shit up.
The globe predicts between 13.7 and 23.7 feet of obstruction. And Flat Earth predicts 580 feet of obstruction.
No. Flat Earth says no obstruction, you idiot. Does this guy understand? There is no actual obstruction, MCtoon. It's all optical.
The globe matches observations. Now, some flat earthers will take umbrage with the obstruction formula I used. Well, if you prefer, we can use the formula based on the known laws of physics. Nothing should be blocked. Don't like that?
And nothing was blocked. Just because you say things are blocked while we can see it doesn't make it blocked. Oh.
Well, provide the correct formula. I've been asking flat earthers for this formula for 5 years, and no flat earther has ever provided one. Go ahead, put it in the comments below.
Oh, really? I'm sure we've all given diffraction limits for him. 1.22 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, have we not? And said that's based on the diffraction limit. So he's lying now to everybody, guys. Well done, MCtoon.
No, it's nothing new for him.
Yeah. MCtoon is a liar. Da 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 da.
It's on fire.
Pants on fire, exactly. Wow.
Oh, the formula. Observer height, distance, whatever you need. Put it in the comments.
And what about Life is Short? Life is Short did a whole comprehensive presentation with equation and everything based on this as well, which gave what should be shown and not shown, correct? Based on what? I don't know, 1.22 times lambda. MCtoon is a liar.
But you know, if you don't even have a testable hypothesis, well, you showed up to the horse.
Sorry, who said science? You first need to claim science to give a hypothesis. And you're the one that claims science, MCtoon. So, what have we seen, guys? I don't know. I can't repeat myself over and over. This guy is an ignoramus beyond measure. He's an idiot. He's one of those guys that try and look smart to his gullible audience, but literally doesn't know how to put the sock on the right foot. Wow.
Race without a horse.
McPence
Well,
on fire.
regardless, the globe prediction matches perfectly, and neither flat Earth prediction is even close.
Lying once again. Well done, MCtoon, lying again.
Oops. Scientists prove that Kansas is flatter than a pancake all the way across.
The Kansas pancake paper is one of my favorite flat Earth fails. They never read the paper.
Yes, Sean, we just showed him lying multiple times now. Literally proving it live, Sean.
If they did, and if they had the capability to understand what was described, they would realize that the measurements were comparing elevation changes across Kansas to the ellipsoid.
Okay, most common method, flatness in geodesy is the flattening ratio. The length of an ellipsoid's or arc semi-major axis is it's compared with its measured semi-minor axis, be using the formula for flattening, blah blah blah. A perfectly flat surface will have a flattening f of 1, whereas the ellipsoid will have an equal axis length which has no flattening, and f will equal 0. So, for example, the Earth is slightly flattened at the poles due to the Earth's rotation, making its semi-major axis slightly longer than its semi-minor axis, giving a global f of 0.0035 for both Kansas and pancake. So that means flat. MCtoon, do you even know what you just read on screen? What does it say here? Flattening of f is 1. So the flattening of f on there is 0.00335. That means it's so small that it's considered flat. He didn't read that, did he? That means it means it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
Just like he doesn't get slope angles on a football field means it's flat, not curved.
So yes, the elevation differences of a pancake are larger than the elevation differences of Kansas when referenced.
Whoa, yeah, before we go on. Sovereign Soul's calling out Sean Hawkins. Yeah, Sean Hawkins, go on Sovereign Soul's channel tonight, mate. That should be awesome. Show everybody how much intellect you have, Sean. But we all know you're too much of a coward. But do it for us. Come. Go on to Sovereign's channel. By the way, shout out to Sovereign, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, do so. I want to actually get his link for you guys if you haven't. Definitely well worth it. There we go. Subscribe to Sovereign Soul. Awesome.
Hello, FTV. I mean, Flatzoid, my bad.
Whoa, that was an insult.
No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Just
To the
well,
globe.
you're arrested and been on holiday, or else you would have killed him.
This confirms the Earth is a globe.
Oops.
Now, I have a question for you, dear viewer. Remember when Dean said the football field was flat?
He's walking on a flat football field.
Well, Dean has been spreading his flat Earth claims for several years now. It's unlikely that he has never heard that football fields are curved for drainage.
They're not curved. Maybe you're just too much of an idiot to understand the slope angle is flat, not curved.
Do you think he is A, knowingly lying, B, a gullible sheep that is ignorantly lying, or C, something else?
You are the one that's ignorantly lying, mate. Because you don't know what a slope is. You don't know that slopes are flat. It's a straight line. Not so much straight lines are flat.
Put your answer in the comments. And now consider this. I have messaged Dean and sent him the 3 articles on football field drainage. If he was ignorant before, he is no longer ignorant. He knows it's a lie now. But his response to me did not indicate that he would be retracting his claims. Shame, shame, Pastor Dean. So there.
Sorry?
Because he wasn't lying. Why would he retract? You're not going to retract the truth, are you?
I mean, really.
There are 7 of Dean's claims about flat Earth. All 7 of them are evidence for the globe and falsify flat Earth.
No.
But Dean has one more flat Earth destroyer in his pocket. But first, I want to point out that in the debate, Dean spent a good amount of time proudly boasting about the people that he has successfully converted to his religion by leveraging his flat Earth claims.
Convert, what?
To religion.
Converting to religion. I'm sorry, when has he ever claimed flat Earth is a religion?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, the people that are proud of converting people to a religion are these globetrotters. Because the heliocentrism is a religion. You guys convert. We don't convert. People wake up. Hey, Bryson Adam, what's up, man? Yeah? Sorry, Luch?
Like, isn't religion just a belief without evidence?
No.
Religion's man-made, definitely. It's
Yeah.
not. We get Christians and people like that get the title religious when they're not. It's about a relationship with God. Religion's not good. Jesus came against religion.
Hey, Bryson Adam, yeah, it's Dean Odel.
I'll spare you watching this section, but if you're interested, it's easy enough to find the full debate on YouTube. Ponder this for a minute. What do you think about Dean using his flat Earth to proselytize his religion? Particularly considering that the evidence he brought to this debate all contradicts flat Earth.
What? Let me get this straight. So because MCtoon is too stupid, yes, these are the words, stupid to understand what was presented, it means Dean lied.
Yeah.
I think they got a word for that. That's called...
That's lame.
Bullshit.
Wow, MCtoon, because you're too dumb to understand what was presented, it makes Dean a liar.
If Locke was on the side of truth that night, why did he kick him out?
Exactly. Hey, Skeptic, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, he just gaslights. That's all he did.
That's it.
Whew.
In the comment you're about to write, tell Dean what you think about a pastor that knowingly lies.
He didn't lie.
Wow.
Just because you're projecting your dishonesty onto him doesn't make him the liar, mate. It makes you the deceiver. You the one deceiving. Do we know willingly or unwillingly? I don't know, because you're also stupid. I can't really tell. But you are the one presenting lies here. Not Dean Odel, mate. We went through your whole video now, and I did not see once where Dean lied. He maybe misspoke once with 7 stories, but that wasn't a lie. That's called misspeaking. You, on the other hand, were caught lying at least 3 or 4 times in this video. You might want to take that bulk out of your eye. It's crazy.
I'm skeptic.
So, so it's a controversial topic.
Sorry?
It's a philosophical one.
What's a philosophical?
So, some argue that religious beliefs are based on faith, and others argue that religious beliefs are based on personal experiences.
Faith is just the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah.
Well, faith is defined as...
You have to have faith in a religion. I mean, being an atheist, you have to have faith because you have to have faith that there's no God. So you believe that there is no God is a belief system, so it's a religion. It's faith.
Faith is defined as a belief in something without evidence. But if you have faith in something or religious belief in something based on personal experience, then it could be considered evidence.
Well, what would be evidence according to you?
Well, if you witnessed something that is unexplainable by science, I guess. But then, you know, you'd have a problem that only you witnessed it, and since, yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. Do you believe space to be real?
Yes.
So that would be faith.
Oh, wait, but photos, right? Photos from space?
No, not really.
There's evidence.
You haven't got it at all.
Remember, you believe space to be real, even though it violates the second law of thermodynamics. You just believe it. I mean, let's put it this way. You've watched the movie Narnia before.
Yes.
Are there photos of the light pole in Narnia?
Yeah.
Does it make Narnia real?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. The same thing.
Not really.
Why is it not the same thing?
Because people have been to space.
And people have been to Narnia too. They took the photo
No.
of that light pole.
No.
They went through the
They
wardrobe.
No. People in the movie went to Narnia.
My favorite superhero exists. Superman exists, obviously, because I've seen him since 1978. Starting off with Christopher Reeve and onwards, I've seen them all, and they're real because I've seen them right in front of my eyes.
Logic dictates that Narnia is not real.
No.
Oh wow!
Not in this talk.
There's more logic in Narnia than there is in space.
No.
We even got more proof of Narnia than space.
Yeah.
What's the proof of Narnia?
We've got lions, wardrobes, things like that, trees.
We got at least, isn't it at least 2 hours of pure proof the whole way through?
It's a movie.
Yeah,
I could say that about any movie.
So anything you've seen about space, what is it usually?
A
movie.
Photos usually.
Well, and videos and stuff like that. Which
Yeah.
So a movie. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it personally, have you? And like someone said earlier, only allegedly 24 people have seen it for themselves.
Okay, well, how about trust?
So
I
logic
trust
dictates that you would trust billions more people than 24.
that I trust that these people aren't lying.
Right, that's a good enough statement. Yeah, you trust it.
Yeah.
But your
Because
trust,
I personally
because you
haven't
trust it
done
doesn't make
any
it true.
experiment.
But think about it this way, Luch. What would you say if we say, okay, we believe Narnia is real, and you ask us, okay, what's your evidence? I say, well, people have been there. They take photos of Narnia, so it makes it real. Do you see the hypocrisy by you saying no, but you can't? It's made up.
But I have, consensus.
Consensus doesn't make reality. What about the cults? You get so many cults out there that have consensus. Does that make the cult real?
But I have consensus of these PhDs and stuff.
Well, there's consensus out there that aliens exist. Does that make aliens real?
But they don't usually have PhDs.
What?
Not usually.
Oh, really?
What? Really?
So you say Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't believe in aliens?
Well, aliens could be real because there's not really any evidence saying that they're not real.
What about all the declassified documents saying aliens are real?
About someone like Bob Lazar, he's bound to have a PhD, isn't he? And he's seen UFOs, so he believes in aliens.
Can you link me that?
What? Sorry.
Or cite me that?
Bob Lazar.
No, like him saying they're classified documents that say aliens are real.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Yeah, I mean, have you ever heard of Scientology before?
No.
Wow.
Well, I got news for you. Tom Cruise is a big Scientologist, dude. He's part of the Church of Scientology, and they believe aliens created us. How can I put this way? Zoltan.
I'm sorry, Luca, you're just full of fallacies. I gotta call you out. The past two that I've heard: appeal to credentials fallacy, burden of reversal, burden of proof fallacy. You don't attempt to prove a negative, bro. If aliens are real, then provide the evidence, not there's no evidence that they're not real, so aliens could be real. No, that's just not how that works, buddy.
Yes, it is. You make the claim, you provide the evidence.
Yeah, the claim is that space exists.
And we have provided evidence.
No. You have to show us evidence that you can violate the second law of thermodynamics.
There's no violation of the second law of thermodynamics.
That's exactly what space does. It violates the second law of thermodynamics.
How does it do that?
You're claiming there's no...
Hello.
We've been through this, mate.
Entropy.
Yes, we have. I've explained it to you.
So you can overcome entropy to have space exist.
Just by an
gravity. Gravity is the reason. I explained that.
So what's your demonstration? Show us the demonstration.
Of gravity
violating entropy
on Earth.
Yeah, show us demonstration of gravity violating entropy, please.
How? What? Violating entropy?
Well, that's what you just claimed. You claimed gravity.
But it doesn't violate entropy.
Then it can't keep your air in and keep us alive. So therefore, space is fake.
Yeah.
No.
Well done.
Wow.
Welcome, fire.
It doesn't violate anything.
The second law of thermodynamics states that the air we breathe now will fill the available space spontaneously, and thus the air we breathe would be gone and we would all be dead.
Mm-hmm.
We are breathing right now, are we not?
Yeah.
So therefore...
Then there is no hole.
Yeah, then there is no space.
So therefore, something is keeping the air in our atmosphere.
Containment. Well done. Yeah, containment.
No, gravity.
Gravity is a container.
There's no evidence of
You don't even know what gravity is.
There must be something else.
You don't know what gravity is. You can't claim that. You
It
don't know what
must
gravity
be
is. Nobody
something
knows
else
what
because there's no evidence of a container.
You just concluded that there has to be something holding it, right? Has to be something keeping it there.
Yes,
You just
there has to
logically
be
concluded
something.
that, and then you go and you say gravity, made up, Narnia.
standard there. Double standard. You said it in the same sentence. A double standard in the same sentence, dude. I agree with you on that.
There
No
must
way.
be something keeping it here. I agree with that.
Containment.
You guess it's
Where's
gravity.
the container? There's no container. Where's
So
it?
where's
There
the
must be
gravity?
I'm
something
gonna
else.
I'm gonna try another
gravity.
way. I'm gonna try another way. Lou, maybe you've heard this before. I go to a restaurant and I order a nice piece of steak.
Uh-huh.
Is it logical for me to ask the waiter, where's the cow that you took this piece of steak from? Did he exist?
Well, it must have existed.
Did you see the person
Bingo.
slaughter the cow?
No.
So therefore the steak doesn't exist because I didn't see the person slaughter the cow.
Well, it does exist.
There we go.
It
So
clearly
the
must
air we
exist.
breathe can only exist with the prerequisite of having containment. We're breathing, so therefore there is containment. Where's the
But
container?
where's the container?
That's just a illogical fallacy, mate.
But where's the container?
Again, where's the dead cow?
That doesn't... I don't know.
Exactly.
You're saying it must be gravity because we can't see a container. Why must it be gravity when you don't even know what gravity is? I mean, it can't be proven. It can't be manipulated. It can't even be seen.
Yeah, it can actually be seen.
Okay, you can see.
The Cavendish experiment.
Oh,
Not an experiment.
that's
Been
what-
through this many
An
times.
experiment is a demonstration.
And it's
The
talk,
effects of
vectoring. That's all it is talk.
But how does it pull
Show me
something
how
to the side?
Show me how torsion twist with torque holds non-bonded gas down, please.
No, how does the object move to the side?
Torque.
That's
Can
not
only go
move.
one way. Do you know what the left-hand rule is?
Left-hand rule?
Yeah.
No.
You see like this? Perpendicular
Yes,
to the force.
okay.
So where the force is present, it's perpendicular. There's nowhere to go, so it can only go to the side. It's on torsion.
No, I don't get
It
it.
has a weight. The weight causes
Uh-huh.
stress on the torsion bar, which
Mhm.
gives it a vector. Because it
Of
has nowhere
down.
else to go, it goes sideways. It's perpendicular. The left-hand rule, mate.
Well, it should have gone down.
The
But it can't go
weight-
down.
The weight
because
is
there's no-
forcing itself down because it's heavier than the air around it. The air can't support it. The thing that is supporting it now is the torsion balance it's on. And because it can't go anywhere, that force that it is applying has to go somewhere. And that's why it moves in the...
Sideways.
Get it?
That makes no sense.
That's not gravity, mate. It's just simple mechanics.
That makes no sense.
Okay. Wow. If you want, you can go look at Cavendish's data as well, which literally says oscillation due to torsion twist. That's the data.
It doesn't explain why it moves to the side,
I just
though.
explained it to you.
It doesn't make sense. Your explanation.
What?
I don't get it.
Let's put it this way. If you have a force applied to something, will it need to be moved somewhere? Will that force have to get transferred?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there's a force on an object, it would move. Yeah.
So where's the force being applied on that mass on this torsion bar?
That would be down. Right?
Yeah. And the left-hand rule says what? The force gets exerted perpendicular
what's a left-hand rule? That
I
something
suggest you
must.
go and look it up, rather, mate. It's going to be difficult to try and explain to you in 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll come back on another stream or something and have a talk later. I'll let you finish up here. Alright, see you
cool
later.
having you on, mate.
Yeah, good being on.
Yeah, it's good
Having
having
a
you,
little
man.
talk. I like human interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Enjoy the rest of your
Even-
evenings. Because you're going to close in 5 minutes
most
anyway.
of them not. Yeah, I don't usually get much human interaction. Really?
Well,
Not really.
you're always welcome here, mate.
Aw, thank you. Alright, see you later.
Cheers, Lou. Bye.
Bye.
So what do you guys have to say about it? What do you want to say?
It's just funny. Like every time he comes on, he manages to come in. We always go down the same route with him. He seems to see the logic for half a second, then he's like, oh no,
They never change. Yeah.
again.
How dare you? Don't make me see the truth. I don't want to see.
Yeah, exactly. But as for
I'm blind to the truth. Don't show it.
as for MCtoon, yeah, just the same, just lie all the time, just full of the same crap.
Yeah, MCtoon. I can't put my finger on it if it's just because he's so stupid that he doesn't get that he's the one lying, just projecting it, or that he is knowing that he's the one that's being dishonest and he's just trying to deceive his gullible audience. Because it can only be the two. He's either willful ignorant or he's just very ignorant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Hey, Jamarco, one bad. Good to see you,
True
man.
that.
Oh. But yeah, I didn't see him lie once. The only person I saw lie multiple times was MCtoon.
That cognition is powerful, boys. I'll tell you.
I think everybody should go and comment to MCtoon and say, have you learned what a slope is yet? I can't believe he doesn't understand what a slope means flat. He thinks a slope means curve, guys. Wow.
Yeah.
What a chuff nugget.
Chuff nugget.
Still follower of the guy, you know what I mean?
What nugget?
Imagine the people. Are there people that pay for memberships on that channel? Oh my!
A lot. This guy's got quite a big membership list, guys.
That's I mean, good on him, I guess. But I feel bad for his audience, dude.
But it makes you
I do.
wonder, are they as dumb as him, or are they just dumber?
I think the latter. Dumb.
I attribute it to laziness, man. People just, at some point, they just give over the reins. You know what I mean? It's easier for them to just be told what to do than to think for themselves, try to figure stuff out.
Exactly.
It's too complicated.
Exactly. No, I think it's also that. Wow, it's insane. Hey, yes, man, good to see you. Matt Eastman. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. And unfortunately, we're going to have to close off because now the power's going off. Really sucks. We wanted to do a 4-hour stream tonight, but yeah, South Africa.
I'm going to try and squeeze in some promotion.
You need to invade that damn country.
Get my channel going back on. Sorry, Ryan.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Ryan.
No, go ahead.
No, please finish. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. Trying to get my channel back on. I know I've been taking a break, but I invested in some technology, a new machine. Should be able to do a lot better video editing and a lot better streaming. So stay tuned for.
Do post your
yeah,
link.
Post your link, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to Hammers already, do subscribe to Hammer. Really, Luch, we were talking about MCtoon, mate, not your audience.
You just had an audience, didn't you, MCtoon? Luch.
He said he likes the attention. I mean, we all do, right?
The home. People, we need to get much truth to the globers today. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Whew. I guess that was a... Have you got your link yet, Hammer?
Coming up right now. Sorry. Should I just do a video?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can just link a video. That's fine.
Or you can link,
Just so that way
just
people
link a
can find
video, and then everybody can go and they can subscribe to your channel.
Is it still the asylum? Is it? Still the
Well,
asylum?
no, I'm gonna go back philosophy.
Right. So I think I was just straight to both anyway. Yeah, of course.
I just put it in the live chat there. That's the one we did when I was working with Apocryphon. I'm gonna try and get a hold of Apocryphon, see how he's doing. I've been hearing he's been doing better.
Right.
But
Is he okay now?
So will I put it in the? I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, from the last I heard, but that was quite a while ago. He was kind of on the upswing a little bit. Like seemed like he was doing better. That's I mean, that's all I heard, and that was quite a while ago. So I don't know if that's the latest news, but I did see him over at Nathan's yesterday or something.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
Is that the name of your channel? Is Hammer Time?
Guys, do subscribe to Hammer Mates.
That's it.
Refreshed.
Peace.
You gonna.
There we go.
I got a lot of good ideas, like I said, and I got a machine that hopefully is gonna be able to provide quality video editing skills.
Nice.
I'll be able to really quality streaming, man. It's gonna be sick, bro. I'm telling you.
Why did
wait.
it not work out like that? Why did it come out like that?
Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to have to end here because the power's about to go off, so I have time to switch the PC
Later,
off and
bro.
everything. Was awesome having you guys here. Appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, Hammer, looking forward to your channel update, man. Really looking forward to it.
Thanks, man. I'll try and come back by here more.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm also starting a new channel if you haven't heard. But it's not Flat Earth related though. It's fitness. So
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
to that, yeah. Gonna start the logo design tomorrow and everything, and hopefully start doing the first video recording tomorrow. So that's gonna be quite cool.
Dude, that's so funny.
Perspective.
I know you gotta go, so we'll talk some more. We'll catch up some more for sure.
Definitely, mate. Okay, so I'll see you guys all tomorrow night for another epic stream. I really appreciate everybody coming. If you guys got any ideas and things you want to go through, and maybe things just to explain, just hit me up. Let us know, because this year I want to concentrate more on you guys. You know what I mean? Than trolls.
I do think we should do the something on the tides again soon, though.
Definitely, I want to do a tides video, still more demonstrations, everything as well. So that's definitely on my agenda list.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys then all tomorrow evening. Cheerio.
Yep.
Many blessings.
Bless you, bro.
Bye.